Gather round, hunters, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Commodore Tirak. Did I get promoted last time? I must have not been paying attention. Anyway, Commodore Tirak of the heavy cruiser Vengeance, a heavy drone cruiser with a MIRV launcher, which we have been trying to find a replacement for in a larger size, and we have been failing in finding this replacement. We know that there are MIRV dreadnoughts out there. Unfortunately, they're all spoken for by captains who are very firmly in their position. But as we gain prestige, we're going to head towards 9,000, and maybe we can pick ourselves up a battleship with a MIRV weapon. That may be our next jump. I'm starting to notice a slight downturn in effectiveness of the drone cruiser, although part of that has to do with personal tactics. But let's get back on our way. Let's go kick some butt. We have 3,000 more prestige to be able to afford a battleship. And probably, 11, maybe 1,200 for a BBX, which would be the biggest, nastiest ship you could possibly have in this game for America. Let's hit that red alert. Let's pump up that speed, and let's immediately be in a scatter pack. We're going to try and learn from our lessons from the other day of being lazy and, well, not quite on. We were rather rusty, and it showed, and it took quite a bit of effort to try and make anything work properly. Mainly because we were out of touch. Not like our normal, incredibly efficient selves. Have we ever been incredibly efficient? Probably not. Scanning! Nothing. There is a black hole somewhere out here. I'm going to assume it's either over on this side or this side, as it probably is not right in front of us, otherwise we would see it. Increase time. Show me something. Anything. Target! Whoa! Was not paying attention. Already we're in trouble. There is a light cruiser and a battle cruiser. We're going to head towards the heavy cruiser. Is it a heavy cruiser or a battle cruiser? You are a BRH-2? The Doom. Doom something? Doom Hammer? I can work with that. You are a BRR2. Brr, cold. Someone go warm them up. So we'll go in on you, and we will open with you. Stand by now. We will probably send 2 salvos his way to force the Wild Weasel. Now, he is not a Lyran, so he likely will not have an expanding sphere generator, which is a pretty significant amount of anti-missile defense when you think about it. I mean, it's actually kind of obvious considering the nature of the weapon, but I am expecting a Wild Weasel. So if we launch all of our systems now, you know, the Wild Weasel will pluck up. So he's got 2 missile launchers. Let's just go in here and slow, prep 2, and he launched. All weapons select, all weapons fire. Oh, too close. Hit him on the retreating side. So now are you going to Wild Weasel? Or is he just slowing down? I'm not seeing a super hard crash stop. No, he just took that salvo too. Oh, his shuttle bay's offline. Continue the engagement. All weapons, fire. That may not work out well. If he's really smart, he'll come in and pluck out that shuttle. Will he handle it? He does not. He is going to be in position, however, to block with his body. Except all of his weapons have been fired! Ha 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 ha! Okay, never mind. He shot down 2 of them. He's losing systems. Okay, he's dead. These missiles are going to kill him. Cascade failure. My favorite kind of way to destroy a ship in this game. Just watching one missile hit, and that shuts off the power to one of his tractor beams, and then the next one hit, and oh crap! Target that! All weapons! Anything! It wasn't enough! Make your course away from the enemy. His shuttle bay is also failing. Excellent. So we'll continue to circle around this fight. I wasn't able to get a weapon to fire on his shuttle in time. It made me sad. We wanted to be able to kill him easily. We will have to circle around him. Yes, I am saving the beam weapons just a little bit. There's no point in firing at a full power triple green shield. Fire that. Let's see how many missiles he can control. Okay, I guess that's that. Didn't try and defend himself. I was expecting... Well, I was pretty sure that we took out a shuttle bay, but I was still expecting, tractor beams. But I guess he had nothing left. Should pay more attention. Pay more attention. That could be the episode title. 400 prestige. Not bad. Neutralize a tile, and look at all the neutralization going on everywhere. Let's pressure in. Yes, this is a little bit dangerous because, well... If you have to take a mission against a starbase and your drone cruiser, if you're not at topped-off reloads, you probably won't have enough ammunition to finish the battle. Oh god, we are starting from the far position. We've got to come in quite a ways in order to get in amongst the enemy. So let's increase speed. We are going to prep the scatter pack because we're probably going to need it. And we're going to be heading home at the end of this. Our sorties are much shorter than they normally are. More power. So we've got a frigate, all just a bunch of frigates, so we might be able to kill them. All depends on what they're armed with. We've been detected, sub-commander. I'm not a sub-commander, I'm a commodore. Understand my rank properly. I'm a flag officer. Just a little bit of a drink there. And coming in at full power. Actually, not quite. Now at full power! I'm not quite sure if this is maximum possible speed or if it is limited by, well, our systems. Drone cruisers tend not to have too much wiggle room. Like, once you've got their non-charging charge rate, their hold rate, I guess I should call, that's the maximum speed they're going to get to. You can't, like, shut down disruptors and expect to move faster, although, you know, with Merrick we could on some ships, but not a drone ship. But what I'm trying to say is with Federation and plasma-wielding races, once the weapon's charged, you get a bunch of power back. So you really don't know how fast you actually can go holding all your weapons until about turn 3, depending on what race you are. Can be faster, could be slower. Let's go... no, we would actually pass our missiles, but if we select a target at far enough range for all missiles, and now we work on the other side, we can control 2 salvos, I believe? Oh crap, we're going to have to get in too close. I didn't fire soon enough. I should have fired sooner so it would be more dispersed. You are equipped with 2 point defenses. Oh, this is just going to rip this barrage completely apart. Excuse me. All weapons, beams, select, prepare fire. Engage at point-blank range. Slow down the speed just a little bit. Stand by. Stand by. I said point-blank. Did you not hear me fire? Hull damage! And his point defense systems are firing. Fire all weapons at him while he's distracted. Got him. He's crippled. And you will be vulnerable to missile strike. You will also be vulnerable to missile strike. You will also be vulnerable to missile strike. You are less vulnerable to missile strike. Okay, gotcha. So we now have a proper view of all the ships. This is a surprising amount of drones. He's got 4 launchers. Granted, we're the Marek, and we have, you know, more launchers than that, but still, for one of the smaller races, well, specifically a syndicate, that's a lot of drones. More missiles right into his face. This ought to kill him. It did. Wonderful showing. Target you. And we'll go Merv, 2, 3, 4, A. There we go. That way it's timed. All weapons select. Only the hind claws are available right now. The front claws are currently retracted as they regenerate. All the phasers. Point blank range. 16 damage. That's not... We're not doing great, guys. More damage. And he shot down 3 of them. Still took the damage. And I will fire with the front claws. We'll get in here. We'll see what kind of damage we can do. You are going to get all barrels. You, I'm going to hit with an A rack. See if that'll do you in. It did not. Beam weapons only? Do I have anything selectable yet? Stand by for the phaser 3s. There we go. That's what we wanted. And let's spit a Merv his way. We'll eat up his missile defense system. It's only an ARAC, so it's not the most accurate. I think that's how they work. I think they become more accurate the further down the alphabet. I guess that's the way of putting it. They would be. Let's follow up the 4 missiles that are actually real. What? Plot twist. And let's fill in a missile for the one that got destroyed. Oh, guess we didn't need to. Excellent job. Managed to destroy an entire pirate frigate flotilla, I guess, that was sitting anchored in the middle of nowhere, on the other side of a black hole. Okay. 300 prestige, not bad. Up to 7,000. Oh, we've neutralized a tile. We must continue to battle over this tile. Yes, we are pretty much out of ammunition, but... Crap. Oh, that's funny to me. We have to do the asteroid base assault. A full-on base assault. We probably would run out of ammunition. But an asteroid base assault, we can plink away with phasers. Radial stations, we are unsupported in this operation. How many scatter packs we got left? 1. Okay, how many missiles do I have in total? 8, 9, 6 MIRVs, and 6 A's. So, 17 plus 6, 23. So we've got 23 missiles and 6 MIRVs. Oh god. I hope we can accomplish this mission, because this is going to be a tough one. Let's go into you. We will reinforce all. We will increase the charge rate. Select all weapons, and it's a dreadnought. Okay. If it's only a dreadnought, we might be able to take him. Maybe. Potentially. If we're lucky. It's going to require a perfect first strike. And we are heading to the left on this map here. Just remember that. If I forget, just remind me. He has... Oh, he's a Mauler dreadnought. Ooh. Things got scarier. Okay. Scary. Mauler. Annoying. Two twin expanding sphere generators, so 4 expanding sphere generators in total. Less caring about 4 disruptors. That's... We're starting to see light cruisers with that kind of armament. And 2, 4, 6 phaser 1s. So he's got an interesting problem that he's presenting to me. One, his phaser defenses are not massive by any stretch of the imagination. We're looking at 6 phaser 1s, 6 phaser 3s. He can handle a 12 missile barrage if they all come from the front. The problem is that none of these are phaser Gs, and I'm going to assume that his arcs probably aren't 360. So if I can hit him from the side, I might be able to cause some damage here. Okay, long range fire didn't affect us. We're at a range of 30 now, so we're going to have to get involved in an actual salvo. We're going to fire everything we've got. A full-on salvo here. We're going to see what he does with these. With any luck, he'll shoot down most of them. 1. Just right into him. Okay. Now I'm expecting a Wild Weasel. Oh crap, he still has that Mauler. He still has that Mauler. Not good. And there goes his expanding sphere generator and his Wild Weasel. Bounce? Oh, did you activate it? I bet ye did. So all 4 missiles once again. And we're going to really thicken this barrage. This is going to be the full deal. This is our one punch, man. If we hit him good with this, we've got a chance to win. Okay. Marines, capturing is not going to happen. Expanding sphere, expanding sphere. Crap. So he managed to shoot down pretty much our major barrage. We are on his tail, which is a good place for us to be. I think we can hold this position here for a little while. We are going to have to get a little bit closer because we're going to wait until we bounce this. And we are going to have to bounce this. Select 4. Bounce. Fire. We're going to keep primarily a phaser barrage on him. Grabs... Oh, he grabbed mostly the real missiles. Oh, we're getting through. Okay, we're hitting his expanding sphere generators. I want his tractor beams. All up and select. Fire through this hole. Come on. If we can get a good rotation going. We can get him. He's increasing speed. He's trying to get away. Don't let him get away. We'll have to take this one again. 4. Let's do another full flush barrage. Oh, we don't have many missiles left. We're down to our one last in this tube. Does that mean 2 are here? No, this one's empty. And another Wild Weasel. Crap! Okay, let's soar through on the other side. I want his expanding sphere generators gone. Hind claws. And we managed to avoid counterfire there. More damage. This is gonna be a hard victory. I'm not sure we can do it. Because we're about to run out of a lot of ammunition. Like, this is it. We've got 1 MIRV, 1 ARAC. We've got 4 shots about to go out, and he still has his, tractor beam, so he can grab all of these. So it looks like I think the MIRVs are out in front. Oh, crap. Expanding sphere generator. Pull off, pull off. It's not going to be able to do it in time. Yep, so it ate that. But we do have the maneuverability advantage. We're out of missiles at this point, so we're down to just phasers. So it's 2 phaser 1s and 8 phaser 3s versus all of that. We might be able to win this. Oh, we got a single ARAC left. So, get me around to this corner. All up and select. Marines go out. Did I got an expanding sphere generator? Ah, we took a hit. So we're going to order no more Marine strikes. I don't think they're doing anything. So we're just going to have to stick to this side like glue and hit it with everything we got. We do have a damaged engine, apparently. Probably has to do with shield recharge rates. And we've got to stay out of range of that Mauler. That Mauler could be devastating to us. So as long as we can keep on that Mauler's tail... Crap, we're going to eat this one to the face. It's an expanding sphere generator. Yep. We need to knock it down. I need more speed. The upside to this is we have a lot of speed to play with. Assuming we can get out of his corner zone. Tractor beam. Mine there, please. Mine there? No, it wasn't in range. We gotta pull off this side. Haul up and select. That's the hull we want. If we could just keep hitting this hole. Come on, more weapons. Anything? No, that's a roof firing phaser only. Slow down! Get some distance! Okay, I think we took most of it on the reinforcement. He did activate 2 of them to do that, though. But he does know that we have no more missiles at this point. I mean, we're empty on everything. We're down to our twin phasers. This is just... I want to do it. I think we can, but I'm not 100% sure we can. Less sure that we can. Because we're missing our front shield, we're missing our starboard shield. And we really need them. We really do. So let's increase speed. I can cause a little bit of skirmishing damage, but I can't afford to show this forward open side to him. It's tempting to turn into him full power. Because you think we can auger in and deal damage. This is clearly an early dreadnought. I mean, it's a Mauler, yeah, but you can tell he doesn't have a ton of other firepower. We're losing the turning. That Mauler is going to come into play. Continue to repair. Oh, he's making a switch. Hard turn. No, he's not. He's given up on making that turn. Took that hit we didn't want to take. Expanding sphere generator again. And apparently G-force drivers are available. We avoided it, just barely. Come on. I don't want to click on that because if this resolution goes away, it tends to go absolutely nuts. Now there's no way I don't think that we can take the Station 2. I mean, we have no more ammunition. We've pretty much dealt the worst blows we can. Reinforce these 2. I'm going to drop the phaser capacitor down since I don't think we're going to be able to charge much faster than this. Let's go at a speed of 24. We'll try and maintain that. And take heart in the fact that the expanding sphere generator doesn't actually support blocking. Oh, crap. But we're in the disruptor arc, and that just hurt us badly. Because without shields, we can't hold a position. And we've got to get within a range of 3 in order to fire our hind claws. At this point, I think we may have to just cut and run. I mean, I want to try and fight this out, but do we have anything capable of cutting through him at this point? And I'm going to say no, we don't. I mean, in order to turn in on this, I have to expose a downed shield. Open select. So I can't trade shots like that with him. Slow down. Repair this one, then repair this one. Hind claws. Yeah, I'm gonna reveal a hull hit. But I wanted to see if I could get the hindclaws in to do anything, and it's just not enough damage. Let's see if we can't get the transporters out. Yeah, we're gonna pull out. We have no way of dealing enough damage fast enough that I feel confident we can do it. If our shields were still up, fine. I mean, we haven't taken a considerable amount of damage. This is not a lot of damage. I do think we can hit him, though. Marines, how are we doing on this? We're down to 2 Marines. He's got 14. Hit and run raids. I don't want to hit and run your Mauler, because if I can take your Mauler out, I might... I really am worried about that Mauler. It's very scary to me. We've lost damage to one of our phaser 1s. Reinforce all shields. Oh wow, I did not pay attention to how much power damage we had taken. Okay, we're out of here. We're down to 20 power from 36. No thank you. Weapons officer, deploy the mine. It's escape time. Let's put up the rear shield. We almost took him. Had we had full reloads, we would have taken this fight. I'm 100% confident in that. But being only able to fire, was it 4 salvos? Was not enough. But at full power, with the full 80 missile complement, so that's like 15, 16 missiles in each slot, and then the additional of the MRFs, we would have taken that fight. I have no hesitation in saying such a robust thing, because I firmly believe that it was possible. Unfortunately, just we were already low, and he outlasted us, so we're going to have to go home. He does have superior staying power than we do. I mean, that is a fact about fighting in a drone cruiser. Your enemy is going to be able to hang around longer than you. But still, we almost took him. At full power, we are more powerful than a lot of ships. But the problem is we have to be at full power in order to take advantage of that. So he's trying to maneuver around our mines. And we are continuing to patch up the engines, see if we can't get more power out of this ship. Because he's continuing to close. Turn this way. This will be our last mine. He's going to have to avoid it. And he has started to. We are going a little bit faster than him. 21, 22, 22.5. How many more repair parts we got? 3? Keep them coming. We got to get up to speed. The Mauler never came into play. That was good. We never had to worry about taking a Mauler shot, although at this point, I don't know why he's not firing the Mauler. But we did take a couple of really nasty hits with the expanding sphere generator because we had to get close to hit with the hind claws. Just the 2 nose phasers are not enough. You need those hind claw phaser 3s to cause enough damage to accomplish really anything. So we're starting to pull away pretty good now. How much more? How far away is the edge at this point? Oh, we're almost there. Turn off this. I don't see it. I don't see it yet, Captain. Show me the line. Show me the line. There it is. Popping out of nowhere. So let's get on home before the worst can happen. Because, you know, the worst could always happen. I've noticed, though, that with the Marek, we've gotten in over our head before, but we've never gotten in over our head and we're unable to get away. Which, you know, that's pretty cool when you think about it. The only ship we have actually lost is the ship that we crashed into the planet. Every single time that we've become outmatched, for other races, you know, we've lost ships, but for the Marek, we've managed to keep them around, which is pretty nice. Mission incomplete. We were able to cause some pretty serious damage, and I think that Dreadnought will be in the yard for quite some time. But unfortunately, we weren't able to kill it. It would have been really, really nice if we could have killed it. 85 prestige, so they recognize the awesomeness that we almost accomplished. So come on home. Shipyard. That's a battle station. That's a battlecruiser heavy that does not have a MIRV upgrade. Battleship carriers are out. This does not have a MIRV. Yeah, this is just a regular battleship. It is 8,000. So we're about 2,000 away from where we want to be. We'll be further away when we patch everything up and put everything on. Let's see if I can maintain over 7,000 after all is said and done. Probably not, because we've got to buy a lot of Marines and a lot of spare parts. Yeah, we're going to dip under 7,000. But still, it was worth it. Oh, we're going to dip well under 7,000. So we're up to 6843. Still doing pretty good. We'll head back south. We'll try and capture this before it gets taken back. But that's going to have to wait for another episode. We're going to end it right here. I've been Tarak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. How do you think we're doing? Do you think that we're being a little bit luckier with the Merak and the fact that we get away from things? Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode.